The Orlando Magic recently waived guard Ethan Thompson after a somewhat underwhelming Summer League performance. So, what does that mean for the team's remaining two-way roster spots? Well, there's one player that gained some attention due to his improved play in Summer League. We're going to break that down for you here today on Magic Digest. But first, what's going on, Magic fans? This is your host, Sam Rodriguez. I'll be covering the Magic for what is shaping up to be a great season down here in Orlando. Like I mentioned in my very first video with you guys, I actually just moved down here a few weeks ago, so I'm super stoked to get to the Kia Center and see what this team is capable of. And hoping to see some of you guys there. You're not going to want to miss a moment. So do me a favor and hit that subscribe button if you are already not following along with us. I would like to see this number, the 67.5% of you non-subscribers, go way, way down. Now, let's get into the Magic's most recent move. Ever since the Desmond Bane trade, the Magic have been a little hard capped in terms of what they can do. There's a ton of money in this team right now. They're in absolute win now mode in an open Eastern Conference. So their moves have had to be pretty strategic. Nevertheless, they move. They recently waived guard Ethan Thompson. And if you don't know much about Ethan Thompson, you're in the right place. I'm going to give you just a little bit of background on him. Fun fact, for one, he is Puerto Rican, much like myself. There is not a ton of Puerto Rican players in the league, so whenever I have the opportunity to, I just have to shout them out. So shout out to JJ Barea, Carmelo Anthony, Ronaldo Balkman, Carlos Arroyo, Jose Alvarado, and Devin Booker, I believe, is has some Puerto Rican in him. So, Book, if you're watching, do me a favor, drop a comment and confirm for us here on Magic Digest. Imagine. But back to Ethan Thompson. He played 4 years at Oregon State, where he averaged 13.5 points and shot 33.8% from three. Unfortunately, he went undrafted in the 2021 NBA draft, and he's not had a ton of luck in terms of getting time with an NBA roster. He did spend some time with the Windy City Bulls, the Mexico City Capitanes, and then he signed his two-way deal with the Magic back in February, although he did not play a single NBA game with them. However, in the 31 games that he played with the Osceola Magic, that's the Magic's G League affiliate team, he averaged 18.4 points and shot 39% from three. Obviously, those stats are not shabby at all, but his summer league performance was pretty concerning in terms of the development and improvement the Magic were hoping to see. He averaged 10 points, 1.8 rebounds, 1.2 assists, and shot only 31.3% from three. So it seems as though Ethan took a few steps backwards, and the Magic have decided to move on from him. Sorry, Ethan, but the Magic now have two open two-way roster spots. Now, just another fun fact, NBA teams are allowed up to 3 of these spots in addition to their 15-man roster, but these players are only allowed to play up to 50 NBA games. Now, they did just sign big man Orlando Robinson, and you can check out Magic Digest host Patrick Previty's latest video on Robinson. I'm actually going to get some of his stats up for you here just so you can see what Robinson was doing last season in his 35 games with Toronto, but Patrick gives a great breakdown on what you can expect from him. But again, after waiving Thompson and signing Robinson, the Magic have 2 open spots. Now, one name to look out for is Wendell Moore Jr., who played on the Magic's Summer League team as well and was pretty impressive despite the Magic's winless record. His first game was pretty shaky. He only scored 2 points in his 16 minutes of play, but he rebounded with a 22-point game on 9 for 13 shooting. He had 6 rebounds and a steal in that game. That was the game against the Raptors that went right down to the wire. I was really, really hoping the Magic were going to pull that one out. But Moore Jr. really maintained that momentum throughout the rest of Summer League. And let me get his stats up for you here. He averaged 13.8 points per game, 6.8 rebounds per game, a steal per game, and as you can see, he got to the free throw line quite a fair amount and was pretty efficient there. We love to see that. And he was the only Magic player to record a double-double in Summer League. Now, this performance showed a pretty big leap from his time with the Hornets last season, where he averaged 5.4 points and 3.2 rebounds in 16 games. So, unlike Ethan Thompson, Moore Jr. really took this opportunity to shine and put that improvement on display. And perhaps what was the most impressive, he flashed a lot of defensive skill and versatility, which we've talked about the Magic's identity here on Magic Digest ad nauseum. This is a super, super important quality for players to have if you're going to play for this team, G League included. Also, something important to note, the Magic seem to love their Duke Blue Devils, right? Wendell Carter Jr. played for Duke. They just signed Tyus Jones this summer. And of course, Paolo Banchero, who played on the same roster as Wendell Moore Jr. at Duke. So again, this is a very likely signing for the Magic in terms of one of those two-way roster spots. Will we see Wendell actually play NBA games with the team? Probably only Wendell Carter. The Magic are inevitably going to be a competitive team all season, a playoff team undoubtedly. So they will likely be relying on that 15-man roster now. Fingers crossed that this Magic team stays healthy this season, but this is such a great opportunity for Wendell Moore to continue developing his game in the G League and vice versa for the Magic to continue developing this talent. You stay ready so you don't have to get ready when your number is called. But I want to know who you guys think the Magic could and should sign with these roster spots. There has been some noise about re-signing Mac McClung. That's three-time slam dunk champion Mac McClung. Just want to put a little respect on his name there. But again, drop a comment. Let me know who you guys think the Magic should sign. And make sure that you are subscribed to Magic Digest so you never miss a breakdown, a signing, or a trade rumor. And I will be back with you guys to discuss all things Orlando Magic.